Welcome to the Guthrie County Times Vedette podcast for Tuesday, July 21st. Here's what's happening across Guthrie County. The biggest story this week is, without question, RAGBRAI. After months of planning and one whirlwind day hosting thousands of cyclists, Guthrie Center will wake up tomorrow to something it hadn't seen in a while: quiet. The riders rolled out this morning toward Panora, Yale, and Boone, leaving behind empty campsites, tired volunteers, and a community that can take pride in a successful stop on Iowa's iconic bicycle ride. In his column, Shane Goodman reflects that while the cleanup begins, the real legacy is how local residents welcome strangers as friends and showcase the heart of Guthrie County. Drone photographer Willis Sheeder captured spectacular aerial images showing just how many cyclists and campers filled the community. Despite hot temperatures and evening storms, thousands of riders enjoyed the overnight stop before continuing east. Throughout Guthrie Center and Panora, volunteers stepped up in a big way. Local organizations served meals, students hosted fundraisers, businesses welcomed visitors, and churches prepared food for hungry cyclists. Guthrie Center's State Street transformed into a festival atmosphere with music, food, and vendors celebrating one of the busiest days of the year. In county government news, the Guthrie County Board of Supervisors discussed the possibility of seeking proposals from private auditing firms to conduct the county's required annual financial audit instead of using the state. County Auditor Danny Fink will research requirements before moving forward with any request for proposals. Casey celebrated another successful Fun Days weekend, featuring traditional favorites along with new activities like a kickball tournament that brought even more community participation. At Lake Panorama, nearly 270 people gathered Sunday morning for the 4th annual Outdoor Catholic Mass at Boulder Beach, followed by lunch hosted by the Knights of Columbus. Looking ahead, there's plenty on the community calendar. Origin Homes will host a grand opening and open house in Panora on July 23rd, giving visitors the opportunity to tour newly completed homes and learn more about custom home building. The Panorama Booster Club Scholarship Golf Tournament tees off August 2nd at the Lake Panorama Par 3 Golf Course, and Panorama Days returns July 31st through August 2nd with expanded family activities, a new pickleball tournament, live entertainment, and many longtime community favorites. Elsewhere in the news, the Iowa Academy of Family Physicians is accepting nominations for its 2026 Family Physician of the Year Award, recognizing physicians who demonstrate exceptional patient care and community service. State agriculture officials report that Iowa crops continue to progress despite hot, dry conditions. Corn is tasseling, soybeans are blooming and setting pods, and many parts of the state could benefit from additional rainfall in the coming weeks. Finally, don't forget that baseball and softball state tournaments continue this week across Iowa, even though our local teams are no longer competing. Fans can still follow the championship action online through the state associations. That's your Guthrie County Times Vedette update for Tuesday, July 21st. For complete stories, additional photos, community events, and local coverage, be sure to read the latest edition of the Times Vedette at www.gctimesnews.com. Thanks for listening, and have a wonderful day.